So, my little Sith Lords, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darth Jeswick, and today we're building a custom apartment building in The Sims. Now, this doesn't really function like apartments do in the real game, but, you know, we kind of have to just pretend it is The Sims, so we gotta do what we can. We don't actually have custom apartments in the game yet. Hopefully one day, but not anytime soon. The Sims that I have living here are just like in the same household. I didn't want to try to do the roommate system because you actually have to be like friends with that Sim that you want to be roommates with in order for them to actually be your roommate. It's kind of weird. At least that's been my experience with roommates. Although you could use the roommate system if you really wanted to in this place and just live in one of the apartments. But my storyline for this build was that this apartment had been abandoned to the bank, so these two friends ended up buying it and fixing the apartments up. They fixed these apartments up to their own kind of unique styles, and they also have pets. And if you're owning the entire apartment building, then you can have pets and not have to worry about them. But we are on the 30 by 20 beach byway lot in Newcrest. The entire build ended up costing around 82,153 simoleons. I did turn on a couple of lot traits based on the traits and personalities of the people that live here. First of all, we have the party place lot trait. It's also convivial, and it's also an eco lot. We do have a couple of solar panels. We want to be eco-friendly in this neighborhood. I also thought it would be fun to add these like dog training toys out here in the backyard. You know, we had the space for it. It's a pretty decent sized lot, but the house itself is quite small. But it has all of the necessities, and your dog should just be able to go like all around this and run the circuit and see how many faults they have and get their training skill up. I knew I wanted to have a little patio space out here in the back, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to add the fire pit or if I just wanted to have like a small barbecue area, so I think I ended up just going with the barbecue, and I put one of the like pop-up bars from Get Together like over here too, just so they could serve drinks. I also threw a keg outside because, you know, why not? They're a bunch of partiers. They're gonna go through a lot of juice. So what would have been the third apartment in this building was turned into a gym and an office as well as a laundry room. It is a dual laundry room, so both girls can be doing their laundry all at the same time, which is nice because I think it makes it go just a little bit faster, even though laundry itself is just very slow. And I usually don't play with laundry at all, just because it upsets me. But it is there if you want to use it. If not, then you can just delete it and turn it into like a garbage area or something else, whatever you want. A second office maybe. That's totally up to you. You can download this apartment as like unfurnished when you place it on the gallery. So you can furnish it yourself if you really wanted to. Maybe you could put a third apartment down there if you really wanted to. But I realized like I didn't have enough room for like a computer in the girls' actual apartment, so I wanted to use that space downstairs for an actual office so that I could put a computer in there. I am only showing myself decorating one of the apartments just because it took me a very long time, and they are pretty similar. They're just like opposite color tones. One of them has a lot of blues and blacks. The other one has like a lot of pink and green. But when I actually do the house tour, I will show both apartments. Like I said, they are pretty similar in like layout and as far as like all the interior stuff goes. It's just a different color a little bit based on the outfits that I picked for the Sims. Speaking of Sims, our tester Sims today are Karina Rossi. Her traits are cheerful, dance machine, and party animal. She has the party animal aspiration, which makes her gregarious as a bonus trait. Her roommate is Lorna Cloud, who uses they/them pronouns. They are clumsy, unflirty, and self-assured. They also have the soulmate aspiration, with the alluring bonus trait. They each have a pet. Snugs is a dog who is a Chow Lab mix. He is a glutton, hairy, and talkative. And Samson is the cat. He is a Leoki cat. He is aloof, clever, and skittish. I used Dream Home Decorator cabinets for both apartments. I just changed the wood tone in the second apartment to a lighter wood tone just to match the tile that I used in that apartment. I used the same tile from in both apartments. I just changed the swatches. The top apartment, though, is just like a couple tiles bigger than the second floor apartment. I was actually able to fit a table in the top apartment. I was not able to fit a dining table in Lorna's apartment because we are currently decorating Karina's living room. Now, she gives me like very much witchy vibes, but not actually a witch because I didn't think about making her a spellcaster at first. But she definitely would be a spellcaster if I had thought about that when I was in cast. I just didn't think of it. She was the first sim that randomized, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make this sim because she was just so pretty. And she had a really cool outfit on, and I think I actually kept the outfit. I just changed the color swatches on it. And that's just kind of how I do Sims. I just like randomize their traits, and then pick some decent outfits for them because sometimes the randomized outfits that the game generates are just like outrageous. Like I can't tell you how many times I've had Sims randomize with the raccoon suit from my first pet stuff, and it is haunting. At least I think that's from my first pet stuff. It might be from the outdoor retreat stuff pack. I'm not sure. It's like a raccoon suit. It's terrifying. We don't have kitchen sinks though. We didn't have enough room, so your Sims can just use the bathroom sink instead, which is usually what my Sims do anyway, so I don't even see the point of doing kitchen sinks anymore because they always take their stuff to the bathroom. Like, especially in my 100 Baby Challenge, they'll take the dishes to the bathroom and wash them, and then if I accidentally queue up something else while they're trying to do the dishes, they'll set the dishes on the back of the toilet, and then I'll have a bunch of rotting dishes on my toilet, and it's super upsetting to my Sims anyway, because they like hate the smell. So I always have to remember to put stuff on the back of the toilets now because they will constantly put their dirty dishes on the backs of the toilets, and it's infuriating. I just wanted to grab a little wind chime as well as a telescope just for some activities outside other than drinking and barbecuing. But as you can see, we are getting into the playtesting portion of the build. We've got a couple of cars out here from Debug. I put this little debug fence along the side too, just to kind of give it that harsh cutoff at the end that we can't really get when we're using like a normal fence because it only allows you to do that like one tile in. We have our little dog run back here. He just fell. This is the lobby area. I thought it was pretty nice to put that little bookshelf in there. We have Lorna in the gym over here, and Karina is going to use the computer. Look at her little backpack. I love this outfit on her. I think she looks so adorable. And then they're just kind of chilling out. The dog is sleeping on the floor. That's Snugs. And Samson is over here in the laundry room, just chilling, stretching, doing cat things. The apartment we're going to tour right now is Lorna's apartment. It's very bright, very pink, very pastel, very them. But that is all for today's video. Please make sure you hit that like button because it does really help out. You can find this build as well as my tester sims on the gallery at Darth_Jeswick, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Dag dag!